Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing this. So this I got from Suncoast, Porsche, whatever they're called. This has these vents in it, which in theory should allow us to get nice cool air to the turbo in the back of the car. So again, just working on aerodynamics, cooling, all the things that are kind of really relevant and awesome. With that, I also have these, and I know you can't really see what these are, but they're like fins that go under the car. We'll get into that a little bit more later. And basically, what we're going to be doing is diverting air and doing all this other cool stuff that like the GT4 RS, I believe, does. And so that's really cool, and we're going to check that out, and really excited to see how that's going to work out. Stay tuned, you're gonna watch it. So for obvious reasons, the first step is get you a T something 25 and take off the existing panel. So that's what I'm gonna do. You're also gonna need a 10 millimeter for these last two ones here. So make sure you dust that off. All right, so now we're at this point where we're just making sure everything's nice and loose. There's like, this part is a little tight like a tiger. There's gonna be a lot of rocks. They're gonna wanna fall in your face. So this is gonna be awesome. Oh yeah. Obviously this has probably never been taken off before. Oh yeah. So I'm holding that as flat as possible so I can get rid of the rocks. To give you a quick idea, this is a direct comparison of the piece I just bought to the piece I just took off, which you can see all your screw holes and everything are going to line up perfectly. They literally go right over each other. So that makes this pretty awesome and easy. So now the out of the box look, this is what we're looking at. So you have these pieces here and this piece here. This goes more in like the fender liner area, I do believe. I'll post, there'll be a picture. And then these, so you might notice there's a bunch of holes and things. There's not a lot of holes and things where it's gonna go. So now we're gonna take a reference picture from Suncoast and we're going to essentially measure, put it on here, and then allow us to get all these on here so we can put it under the car and it look super cool under the car and give us aerodynamic advantages. Yeah. One other thing to note, there's also something you must do underneath the car, and you have to go in and essentially pull a stopper, a plug out. Otherwise, these vents, they're not going to do much for you because there's actually a plug there. So what we're going to do is we're going to unplug that so the air can flow in that channel that's underneath the car. All right, so to give you an idea, this is the thing I'm thinking is the plug. It's pretty deep down in the back. So we're gonna get in there and see if we can get it. So to give you a reference, that's actually like the back tray. This is the center tray, so it's here in the back section. And it's right there. So the game plan is reach my hand up in there. And pull this little foam plug out. So that's what it is. All right, so now we put this piece back on. Nice and simple. And we just put all of our little captives back in, and then we'll be able to go back up to the front now that we're done unblocking the blockage. So to give you some level of idea, this is basically what this is going to look like. So this one here actually goes into the 2 existing holes. You do have to cut out 3 holes for this one that are going to, you know, sit like this. And they do give you the hardware for that. And then this little guy sits back over here in this yonder way in the wheel arch. And to give you some sort of reference to where this is going to sit, it's going to sit right here, nice and flush there. You kind of move it around and you kind of feel where it's going to sit. And then you have these holes. I assume we're going to have to drill some holes for that. No big deal there. So that should be pretty easy to attach as well. So one thing to quickly note on this panel, so when you flip it over, there's actually the squares that are currently already existing. So that tells you exactly where you need to cut out. So there's no real measuring needed. It's literally just utilize the holes that are already there. So now I'm just going to drill each one of these individual holes. And then I'm going to use a knife to cut out these squares. So let's get to it. Getting the holes done. One more to go. So I ended up doing drill 4 holes in each, you know, drill a corner, drill a corner, drill it 4 times, and then use the razor knife to quickly cut the squares and then shape them. So now, as you can see, we get all of them done. Okay, so now that we have all of our clips in, which obviously just slide in the holes we just cut, now we're gonna start screwing it in. You kind of note, make sure that they all line up, which these do. So now we can just screw them in. All right, so now the hard part's done. We did all of our drilling, we did all of our things, and this is what it looks like. So that's the front of the car, that's the back of the car, and that's gonna allow air to push out to the outsides. The last bit of drilling you got to do is, I would recommend probably just lining this piece up, getting a nice little gray marker. We're going to mark our hole, and now we know where to drill. Now you do have to kind of mark your own spot with that. So once you drill your hole, just use this piece here, understanding that that is going to go in there. So you just got to cut back just a little bit so you can slide it in. All right, so now we got our 2 extra holes drilled in there and there. And now we're ready, because now, well, grab the right part. So now that can screw into that hole there, and we can put all these back in. All right, so here's our halfway finished product, all the pieces that go on the new Undertray. Looks pretty mean to me, and hopefully it looks pretty awesome. All right, so now we're doing our first test fit. I just want to see what we got going on underneath here. Okay guys, just wanted to share the finished product with you for the Undertray with the turning vanes and all that stuff. So now it's mounted up. You have this bolt here that you'll put on after the fact, but all the others nice and on there, ready to go. Have these slits here that allow air to go up into the Undertray back here, which then goes back and supposedly helps cool the turbo. So we're going to kind of see how that works, if it does anything at all, but we'll check it out. But other than that, this thing looks cool and isn't too expensive, and looks great. So for this piece here, what I'm figuring out is you take one of these off, which is the outermost one right here, and now there's a hole in this that I'm going to eventually learn how to line things up. I'm going to line that up, screw that back in, then I'm going to screw holes there, and then those pops over there go into here. All right guys, so that is the finished product. So I use the pops that are like screw pops here, and then obviously, like I said, the bolt down here. That bad boy ain't coming off. It'll be there forever. All right, so got her all done. Underside done. Just got to go to the other side, but you guys don't need to watch that. You guys got to experience this amazingness. Check this out. Go check it out. I'll put the link down below for the Suncoast stuff. All right, guys, all complete, all done. all the Suncoast stuff now installed. We got the Undertray piece, the diverters. I believe there's actually some for the rear. I haven't found them yet, but maybe I'll get those eventually. These are super easy to install. Took like an hour, so check these things out. If there's any benefit whatsoever, hell, for the price it is, it's well worth it. If it's better cooling for the engine, the turbo, and all those things, even better. More time on track, more time just driving around. Better cooling, better everything, keeps the car longevity up. So check that thing out. And man, another mod done to the Porsche. Back on the ground, as you can see, all the Undertray parts have been installed. Everything lined up. Like, some of the interesting parts was, like, in the description, it might said like things might not line up like you think they would or whatever. Everything lined up perfectly. Super easy install. Actually had to fix a weird screw issue that was under the car. Fix that. But yeah, everything is on, attached. Seems very sturdy. I will say I've had something like this on the Mustang before. It did not pan out very well. They were metal and they just scraped and broke, and so we'll see. I mean, it could be something that, you know, you put on and then you instantly regret because it all just breaks off. But the cooling, the cooling perforations, that's there, and that's going to allow that cooling effect to go up into that turbo area, supposedly. We think it will. And so yeah, with that, I mean, I'm not really losing. Might have a cooler, better running car. So we'll leave it as is. And man, hope you guys enjoyed checking out this latest model on the Cayman. Always more to come, depending on what I feel like purchasing or how much money I have in the bank. Help me out, guys. Let's go, and let's go have some more fun.